No stuntmen, no special effects, no preconceived ideas were used in making this film. Only the most non-compromising artists known in the world today. This is the Graff Life.
Graff Life, like a militant life, rolls on the go sneak. Let's get off these fucking knees.
In a city of 10 million people, Los Angeles is known for having the busiest traffic jam intersection in the world, where the 101 meets the 405. During rush hour, up to 300,000 cars pass through on any given day. Of all the kids who live in LA, not all of them are at the mall, watching a movie, or at their friend's house playing video games. Some of them are expressing free art. 90% of parents don't really know where their teenagers are. Do you know where your teenager is? Hopefully, your kid's not playing on this freeway. Since the 1980s, funding for after-school programs and arts in the schools have been consistently cut. About $6 million a year consistent. And kids have been left to wander. Wander where they want and do their art where they choose. Left to perceive their world as they will and perceive their will on the world. In a city such as Los Angeles, where hundreds of millions of dollars are made and lost every day, it's mere pennies that are spent compared to the heart and soul that is poured into making some of the finest art of our modern day by the youth of America. Beyond the limits of society, beyond the homeless, beyond where you and I would ever go, beneath the concrete of the city, there is a non-existing art gallery filled with masterpieces by the great invisible artists. This is a very small and brief glimpse into the real life of a subculture. A part of society forgotten about, left to fall through the cracks of the city and survive underground. On any given Sunday afternoon, a crew meeting is happening. This is the organization of Graffiti. This is a CMH meeting, the city's most hated.
Oh, the Laker riots?
That's Alas. He's from Metro, MTA.
Oh, you were the one who bombed the bus? Oh.
That's Demon. He started CMH.
Crush, kill, destroy, pretty much.
Flex on the mic or with the kids.
It's going down, man.
He's the head of MTA.
It's going down.
MTA stands for Metro Transit Assassin. Not to be mistaken for gangsters or nothing. They assassinate the Metro Transit with graffiti.
Upset. Right.
And this is how a meeting goes down.
First off, we just get this LA hardcore CMH shit started. Upset. Praying.
Hey, I never even met this.
Is this JX? It's Praying. You weren't here last time he got in. JX.
That's Jayek. He's a real Metro team member.
Pugs. Ism.
So is Ism.
Green. Hey, this is Green. You met these guys? This is Green.
Green's new.
Praying. Vital.
All right, Vital.
That's Vital.
CMH, hell yeah.
One of the youngest Metros.
Alas. met that far. All right, cool. Yeah, I know. First off, the bombing. You guys been going painting and shit? You've been painting, tagging up and shit? He's been getting up on buses. I've seen him up too. You been doing anything, man? I'm gonna beat you up, fool. Nah. Nah. You been doing trains? Cool. Alas, I've been seeing him up. Jake, I already know. Hugs, Ism. Other than that, then, when are we gonna paint? We're gonna do a wall. I'm down, dude, to hook up. We could hook up legals, but we gotta do it like this first. We gotta do some illegals first. I wanna see how an illegal production goes out first before we do a legal. You know what I mean? Because we gotta get it down a couple times first, because we ain't really did a couple, no, you know? So we do a couple illegals, then we'll do a legal and shit, but we could get some, we'll get some spots. I'd rather do some illegal shit anyway.
I want bombing, that's what I want.
All right.
I want to go bombing. Maybe we should have like a battle or something.
That sounds good. LA versus the Valley.
What's up? Do you guys want to do that or not?
I'm down for it. Like, there's 12 people. It could be,
Okay.
it could be 4 teams of 3.
3 teams of 4 is easier.
Well, let's kick up the teams right now then.
Shit.
I'm saying make team captains, and then everyone get picked like that. JX a team captain. JX, because he's a leader. Upset's a team captain, and Ism's a team captain. Go first. Yeah, you pick first. All right, go, pick somebody. All right. He's got Eagle.
All right, I got
Come on, man. We got Green here. We got Fats is over here too. Don't forget.
Oh, I got Fats.
Upset, man. All right.
Climbing some shit, right?
Idle.
Working it.
You're gonna work some angles,
Gonna
boy.
work
You're
some.
gonna be out there painting. Yeah.
Yeah. The trains count too, whatever.
Get
It
pictures
flicks.
of the
It
trains.
flicks of your trains and shit. It
Your
all
flicks
counts.
of the chains.
It all counts.
When am I gonna?
Okay, whose turn is it now? It's your turn to pick.
I got green.
Okay.
And then right there, you last like the fat kid.
All the battles for is just a barbecue.
Nah.
Okay, wait up. Here. You guys call the stakes. You guys discuss
I
that.
want some fucking like motivation.
Motivation?
I want like a big old, stir full of cans or something like that.
Nah, does everyone rack? Pretty much every team can come up. Well, at least look, 4 6-packs. Can everyone in each team get a 6-pack?
Democracy. Government by the people.
That means a 6-pack each. That's 2 6-packs. Yeah, that's 2.
A form of government in which the supreme power is vested in the people and exercised directly by them or by their elected agents under a free electoral system.
Not a 6-pack of beer, a 6-pack of cans. He's talking about beer. He thinks I'm talking about beer. I mean a 6-pack of cans.
Oh, okay.
Listen.
I'm looking over here.
Okay, and the battle will be from, let me see, what's today's date? All right, look, in 2 weeks then, for 2 weeks.
Any democracy still needs a leader.
For 2 weeks. You guys get that? For 2 weeks.
Seriously, I want to make it clear though, good paint. I like this. Like,
All right.
a lot of people are bringing some bullshit.
The battle is this. You could do your name, but that scores like a little bit. And when you do the crew, it scores. That's what scores. So remember that. You do your name, that's like 1/4 a point. Here's another thing. No one, I don't care, man. You guys don't stamp. You guys don't be stamping, all right? Chill with the stamping shit. Just chill. Try and get fresh spots. Try and get virgin spots. Try and get virgin spots, or like, if you stamp something, make sure that shit's all like fucked up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't feel like going through issues after this battle. All right. Where's Dips?
That's Dibs.
Dips is gone, man. We shouldn't even.
He's a real LA bomber.
That name's illegal over here.
He wasn't at that meeting.
That name's illegal for a while.
He had some kind of drama with Demon. I don't know.
It's not illegal, it's not in the crew.
It's illegal for now.
I mean, what is he?
Put it like this, huh? He's painted a lot of shit for him.
Well, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. It ain't all just about getting up, though, man. When someone starts acting like a sucker, man, they need to get toned.
Jack actually stood up for Dips.
Well, when he straightens himself out, when he straightens himself out, then we'll talk about it, but that's just like, for right now, he ain't from the crew right now, and he has to come straighten this shit out. Because he's acting stupid, man. I don't give a fuck, man. You don't be treating no one, you gotta treat everyone equally in this crew. You don't start being favoritism and shit. That don't play around.
But at the same time, it's like, it's a unit, though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a unit.
Individual.
And
Have fucking...
but nah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't just like...
No, if you flake on someone, I don't give a fuck, this goes for anyone. If you flake on someone 3 or 4 days in a row, and they've been around for a while, and you barely came around like about a year ago, or you ain't been around a while, you know what I mean? You're gonna get 86. That's just it. You know what I mean? That fool ain't been around a while, man. He ain't been around long enough to be fucking doing all this fucking superior shit that he could talk to anybody else.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. You have like, never.
It's personal issues, but it's like, there's personal, but then it's like, to make a crew work, man, you can't have shit like that, because then I'm gonna start hating him. I'm gonna end up beating him up or something. He's gonna start crying or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm letting them know ahead of time, like. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Let him figure out what the fuck's going on.
That works.
Because I don't want none of you guys dissing each other like that, man. That shit's bullshit, man. It's like, I don't give a fuck, man. You have friends or whatever, but when it comes down to some crew shit or something, you be down with the members from your crew, and that's it, man. You don't start fucking like kissing other people, jocking everyone else and shit, running around looking like you sucking dick or something, man. That shit don't go down right here. You know what I'm saying?
And the meeting's over. Dips is on probation.
That was a good meeting. The meeting went through.
The CMH battle is on in Los Angeles. In any successful democracy, healthy debate over controversy is always productive in resolving dispute among members. In this case, be no different. Our political leaders could take a lesson in this. Healthy debate makes for healthy graffiti. But after all is said and done, it's still all about the painting, all about the bomb.
This is the story of a lesser force contorting the ordinance into submissive positions of awkwardness. It goes like this. I was raised on cartoon violence and gangster rap. Local authorities didn't heed the warnings.
Graffiti damage up to $400 is punishable by up to 1 year in jail and a $10,000 fine, or both. Graffiti damage of $400 or more can be punished as a felony by up to 3 years in prison and a fine of up to $50,000. Now, if the arts and education budget is being cut to mere peanuts for kids, and they can manage to do $400 worth of city beautifying graffiti, they should be rewarded instead of fined and punished.
We're living in the moments of prophecies. We are prophecies.
420. Right on time. It's 420, so you don't have to be a genius to know what that one means.
Once again, organization is key. Even lawyers on Wall Street know when it's beer 30.
The bush in me swings. See me, I need my peace. We're on our way on an infinite journey. We come far and there's no returning. We're on our way on an infinite journey. We're on a mission for those returning.
We're all in a journey. A journey called the Graff Life.
Craig Malkovich, Arabic descent. Main event in the flesh, represent east-west, north-south, south-north-south. Palm, pound jaws, unannounced outpours, kick down doors, so bounce or get caught in.
So, the CMH battle begins in the city, and the graph goes on. When kids have a reason to live.
No empty threat, I rep the BX. You mean the BLA? Whatever he said. We stop like T-Rex, open them up like C-Sec. What you see? A flea spec. Come on, man, what you expect? Mike rejects. Better watch each step, knees bent on
the United States spends at least $12 billion a year to remove illegal graffiti. Los Angeles accounts for about $55 million a year.
get off the leg.
A civil grand jury of LA quotes a figure of more than 22 million taxpayer dollars for removing graffiti from city signs and structures.
Titties bouncing to a hi-hat. Come join us for a nightcap. We some nice cats. Us two, a couple of you, some brews, a pint of yak. From all my lab.
As the arts education funding in this country continues to go down, the graffiti cleanup budget continues to go up. DWP street cleanup budget went from $11 million in 1991 up to $40 million in 2002. Art continues to express itself at any cost. They take their art from them on one end, and it costs twice as much to take it away again on the other. Did anyone ever think of raising the arts education budget in hopes that graffiti cleanup costs would go down? Nah, that makes too much sense. Regardless of all that, the city becomes the colorful urban canvas it was meant to be.
Empty pleasures, alcohol, weed, sex, and total strangers. You wake up feeling like shit on a shoe with a person in your bed who need to be in a zoo. And even if you're
and kids have a reason to live.
You're probably never gonna ever wanna see her again. Maybe one day we'll find God or find Zen. Until then, the sickest.
And kids have a reason to live. And as far as the Demon and Dips beef, they're obviously back on the same beat.
Reverb on the beat.
Now you get to meet Eagle. He's kind of a sketch, but a real bomber. More a tagger than anything, but real. Just another non-understood American forgotten youth.
Push it closer.
Can't see it if it's so close.
You gotta excuse this guy, man. He's a little out there.
Little faded.
Fuck, he's
boy.
He's on fire. Ain't even drunk acting stupid.
That's the problem. We've forgotten about most of our youth that we don't understand.
Hey, yo, what's up with them hookers doing? Sunset.
Hey, was she fly?
She was a mantress.
Was she?
She wasn't.
She was
disgusting. She was a dirty prostitute, man. It was disgusting.
She was down to suck it up.
She was some bitch.
Hey, you know if you don't pay her, she gives you the C.
No, I paid for upset.
Way too much. Way too much. I get to 7-Eleven and this fool's at the ATM getting money out. A prostitute standing next to him, dude. Swear to God.
No, but you know what I was gonna do?
And then he fucking, we see him, he hits the cut, and they start running together. Him and the prostitute start running away from us.
I told him, I was like, I'm gonna handle business real quick. You're
gonna get handled.
Hey, when you were walking with her and you were like, hey, those are my homies, we have to bone out,
No,
and she was
I
down?
was gonna pay for all my homies.
When you guys started running, why'd you guys start running?
Oh, because I was gonna fucking bust my nut, and like I was like getting all crazy.
You had to get the jog on real quick.
A man ain't a man until he has fucked a hooker.
That's game, man. That's $70 game, man. Come on, man.
Dude, by myself it would have been like 40, man.
I ain't mad.
He doesn't have a job. That's where all his money's gonna go to now. Prostitutes. Hey, but what were you doing in the bushes today? With the bums?
I see that fool too. That fool's a different story every day.
Well, I'm glad you're alive today, man, because you were fucking up last night. You're talking shit. You're talking shit to pimps and shit.
I was about to get hit by a car, fool. I don't give a fuck.
Great,
I was about to commit suicide.
That's great, dude.
That's brotherly love.
5,000 times before he hits my joint. Cause my joint.
I'm 5,000 times ahead of you, cause you probably ate that bitch out last night, dog, for 70 bones. She probably gave you back your 70 bones, said, just eat my shit.
What do I look like?
Just eat my
Playing
What do I look like?
Part of LA street life is hip-hop freestyle.
24/7. I take a night off.
Not that freestyle. this freestyle.
Flowing, I'm all knowing. I'm kinda like an ocean doing great things. The waves I bring crash upon shores. Niggas don't want no more, so here they go with they whores. Peeing in bed, eating s'mores like some camping shit on camping trips. Laughing like the damnedest bitch in my cipher. In my circle, fools that get hurt. I put the necktie around you, hang you, swinging from a tree branch. Niggas is weak, put they on they kneecaps. This is rehab. Just out, don't help. Tripping off the 3 taps. Hell, feeling swell, niggas don't know. I go to hell and back. Tell the niggas put the fuck step a few feet back.
Just how we know, just how right. Jaguar, J.S. junkies, gigolos, shit, juvenile style. And my name is the Crocodile.
Graffiti came from hip-hop, and hip-hop can be accounted for. It came from recycling R&B and funk music in the ghetto projects, which is legal, subject to corporate takeover.
This coalition got sinister fun. But never minutes help giving the listener what's wrong.
But the life of a graff writer is scattered and unaccounted for, since graffiti is illegal. No corporate sponsors or takeovers here.
Popping out the cake. Peace to Felix One Club, chilling out of state. BLX got that wrecked out.
And the graffiti writer is left to fend for himself. And that's why graff only exists in the back alleys of the streets and the undergrounds of the city.
I MC as easily as elementary, my dear Watson. Why you crotch blocking, crotch knocking?
That's Rezik, talented graff writer and rhymer, but verges on gangster.
Decoys I deploy, Larius around the neck, just another victim. Listen, but when I pass across a crucifixion, addiction, to have you going death for protection. Crock one up, fucking up.
Can't mention LA graff without mentioning Wes.
You a pimp, you a
Wes is a good guy. He lives the typical LA Hollywood street life.
Dick riders, style riders, I'm a rhymer. Breakers, riders, DJs, arrivers. Hip hop is in the heart of where you like to be.
I left my old shoes in the box. I just put these on and left my old shoes in the box. They're all fucked up, that big ass hole. Thinking of finding shit to be like,
Skater, tagger, rider, slightly faded, you know, but basically a good guy. We all do what we gotta do to survive.
Hallelujah, amen. You got beef, you get the deals. America's most perverse, spitting styles like my cum skills. Mass communication.
This is MTA World.
I'm just one of the guys riding on the walls and shit. Who's tagging in my shit? They get one of these. Foster cranial crack.
Told you he verges on gangster, but Demon keeps him real.
You can't get no firearm. You can have one.
Good, man. Shit, you gotta show me the money, man. You was asking me for 35 cents for a cigarette, man. Talking about you got money for some firearms, man. Come on. How you...
Demon keeps everyone real. Not only is Demon a good leader, he's also a good diplomat. He keeps a lot of positive graffiti alive in LA.
Come on, writer, rhymer, I can choose either medium. Proceeding into you, express yourself enough. Meddling with painter's touch to bust the web. Oh, bust wide to provide scribes and super wide marker dragline.
And he keeps the peace amongst everyone.
Pictures, spreads like prayer literature, a sounds out transistor. Transmission to listener, milk floors with girls when I hold it to tea, like it's a jurors or individually. I can make to you what I see. Like the book or visually, imagery, woke me thoughts like embroidery. With excursion stories of our bunches normally ornery. We construct rhymes like assembly lines far from the ordinary.
And it's some real tight chicks. Girls just use all kinds of colors. It's the way that they keep with me and the colors are different.
I bet you didn't know girls could be writers too.
There's no girl crews. Well, actually, like, some girls start like maybe a girl crew, but it's usually like 2 or 3 people in it. But it's not like a whole crew with like 20 people or nothing. It's just like everybody's from different crews. Most of the girls ain't from nowhere because they'd rather be by themselves. More like they'd rather keep away from it and just do their own thing. But a lot of girls are from nice crews, dope crews, you know. So it's kind of different. Because I mean, girls have different priorities, you know. Some are pregnant, have kids, you know, and some of them just like work and, you know, you gotta make a living. So it's kind of different. You know, some are married.
Thought only guys could beautify the city? See what a patriarchal society this is? Some Sony people asked us to film a commercial. We did. We didn't get shit out of it. We didn't even get to keep a pair of fucking headphones. But Sony got a cool-ass commercial out of it that they probably never even used. But the Graff life continues, and the beat goes on.
Spark it up, my man.
The homeless stay homeless, and the poor and working class remain poor and working.
I don't know if we can burn it.
And the graph goes on, and the cycle continues. So the dog chases the cat, and the cat chases the mouse. You keep paying taxes, and the powerful keep their power, and your tax dollars.
We were, I think, a little bit naive, you know. The government at this time thought they could negotiate with terrorists, but there was no way.
The third can't be heard in hip-hop for all the styrofoam, so I traverse the world and bring these words to the microphone.
And the cycle continues. And the cycle continues. And the Graff life goes on.
Kids get permission to do it, right? And they'll get a wall, they'll paint. The city will start coming there talking about some permit shit. Some like legal, some guy just trying to do some art on a wall or something into like some big permit situation, you know what I mean? I can understand if it was something graphic with like titties and ass or like, you know what I mean? Some like stupid shit showing like that, but like just some like colors basically and patterns and stuff like that, which that's all it is, you know what I mean? What are they, you know, what is it bugging them for? You know, they want you like, they want to make you do it illegal and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So they try and shut it down. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand that. That's like something stupid. And that causes more people to start wanting to go and destroy the city and shit. You know what I mean? Because a lot of walls and a lot of people, they'll give you permission, but the reason they won't is because the city taxes them and the city starts fining them. You know what I mean? For giving permission, so a lot of people won't even fuck with you on that level.
Endless means but meaningless. Revenge is sweet, but nobody wins. I roam the zone, hold my own, keep my motions unknown. Bring heat like Wayne, grow through sleet, rain, and snow. I don't bleed.
Maybe in Beverly Hills it's not a good thing, but shit in the neighborhood, like where there's a gang of gangs going around and shit, and you start doing graffiti, that shit's like actually positive. Most of the people who get involved in graffiti, you know what I mean, at least they don't end up in the penitentiary, like as to those who usually get involved in gangs. And them, they always end up in the penitentiary, so shit.
That's one too many run-ins with the cops for me today.
On the way.
So let's go then.
We ain't the same cat you saw yesterday. At least by tomorrow I won't be anyway.
I pay taxes, so, you know, those are my walls just as much as anybody else's walls. That's the way I feel about it.
Stay on the straight and narrow, know when to hit the deep end and when to hit the shallow. Hours pass by like minutes, mine infinite. Time to hit it, my lieutenant got it locked when I finish. Stand stiff, diminish as the clock ticks. Some time drifts to play sharp and get it while the rest lamp and the timid. If your heart ain't in it, hang it up and stay dependent. But if you with it, homie, take that bitch back and slip. Keep an eye on the okie doke, burn till you up and smoke. Grab a grip and don't slip. Keep
you go down with a tourist photo to hold the camera. You know, to hold the camera to take a picture. Yeah. He said, oh, film me. He goes, all right.
That's a fucking dead-ass tourist, too.
It's a dope-ass digital camera.
Revenge is sweet, but nobody wins. Y'all wanna riot?
Oh, you strong on them? Nah, you just hear it. It's like your footage of see, that's like big.
So now there's a camera amongst the rats. I wonder what will see next. Now we'll see inside the gutter. There's real life in there.
Bitches? The whole bitchism. Bitchism is at stake right here. This is a very serious. This is not just this is not just your average bitch fight.
No.
Whoever goes down in this one is the bitch of the year.
Yeah, right.
Whoever goes down in this one is bitch of the year. Who goes down in this one is bitch of the year.
In that shit, dude.
No. Don't worry.
So is this one of the fighters?
Yeah, don't worry.
What's up?
Look.
What do you think? What's the outcome gonna be from this corner? You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
What are you gonna do to these two?
It's victory, dude.
Victory? All right, let's get it on.
Master, and the shooters at the entrance. Fools! They won't make it past the gate. Release the yard. Nice boy. No. Nice one. Contain him. Somebody restrain the yard. No. No.
This mic's working, so we're putting.
Looks like he's getting served. Yeah.
Do you realize how many assault and battery charges are filed every day by prosecutors who have never actually been in a fistfight and paid for by your tax money? Quick, somebody call 911.
Nah, are you crying? Is that a cry? Let's go, man. There's two of you fools. What's up? Come on, man. I only got an hour of tape.
High schools full of rifles, full of fights with Bill of Rights. Presidents, hopping fences, trying to get away from Senate. 70% witness bubbles in the Oval Office. Red bowls and handles taking out the corporate garbage.
Paranormal drifters picture human encounters at top speeds. Approach the earth, the glow, the NASA.
Boys will be boys.
Go. So, now that you won the title, Bitch of the Year, what are you gonna do next?
Hold up.
I would have went 5.
I'm gonna need a translator because I don't speak bitch.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna need first we're gonna need a translator because I don't understand one thing bitch is saying right there.
Okay.
I don't speak bitch.
Okay.
I don't speak
Who are you talking to, dog?
I don't speak bitch. I can't understand. It's not coming clear.
Oh shit! Personal biatch break.
No interference. No interference, fool. No interference, fool. No interference.
Fuck you, you punk ass trick.
Uh-oh, I hear another fight.
Come on, somebody go at it. There's too many flies around here. Get it on.
Wait, let me get the biatch zoom. Biatch. Nah, he already been crowned bitch. He's trying to give you the title though.
Yeah, nah, that's.
But do you declare him bitch?
Just say it. Yeah. Told you it wouldn't be pretty, ladies and gentlemen.
But the graph goes on. The CMH battle continues. You can't imagine how many lives graffiti saves, affects, and impacts.
Everybody hates writers, not you know, police, like general people, gangs. Like, nobody likes that shit. So it's hard to live that life, and you know, nobody likes you. Shit. This is like, you don't understand unless you do it. You know what I mean? It's not like something that you can get just by looking at what's up on the wall. You gotta know like what's really going on. The big family, you know, it's dope.
Attacking in the ghetto streets, man. People attacking the ghetto streets. I don't give a fuck how big your bombs are, you know what I'm saying?
Something B12, the guts Jay-Z blue. Eat like Beast do, blame it on East New. Good in the booth,
That Scheme from LA. He wasn't at that meeting either, but he's a heavy CMH head.
Dragnet, we strong labels, scared to grab them. Gutter, Miller, Sutter.
Characters, that's a different level of graffiti. I've been bombing like for a lot of my life, and I don't know how to do a goddamn character.
I dream about pieces and shit. And people trip out on that shit. Don't really understand it.
I do it because of the Lakers. Every time Shaq gets a 30-point game, I go bombing.
Scheme putting in work for CMH.
Posted on the block, pack almost done. Weed in the end, yak on my tongue. I don't go dumb, I'm a mean two-stepper. Reckless, be reckless, reckless, I'm better. Posted on the block, pack almost done. Weed in the end.
My friends that I paint with have done shit for me that like none of my other friends ever that I've been growing up with ever would do for me. You know, they'll stand by you through thick and thin, rather than just, you know, say something and not really mean it, you know.
Yes, graffiti, I like it. Something to do, positive. I like writing on walls. I like creating art, putting it on walls. I like letting people see the art on the walls, you know. Let people know it's not all negative, you know. There's a beauty to it. You just gotta bring it out. Pretty much, you know. Try to stay away from the beefs, you know. Everyone got them, just stay away from them, you know. Can't be righteous all the time. Sometimes, you know, people mess up, you know, and get mad, but other than that, you know, try to keep your head up, keep, you know, putting it out. Pretty much.
Like going and doing like some serious, like heavy shit, where most people just want to go catch a tag or like a throw up or a bomb, you know? That was my whole thing, not so much just like the fame thing. That's what keeps me going on with it. That's my fuel, to express myself like to the fullest, like every time, make it count every time. Not just, you know, go out on a random spree.
I don't go out to tag, I just tag where I go. Going out to tag is like going out to get caught. Just wanna ride on walls and not go to jail and chill, you know, but could get caught bombing, but it's worthwhile, you know, you got a little bit more to show for at the end. I just don't want to get caught up for a tag. I want to get caught up for a little bomb or caught for a little piece, you know. But I don't know, the graffiti game is cool. I like it. It's like a sport. I don't want to play basketball. I don't want to play football. I sure as hell don't want to play baseball. I don't do track. I ride a bike, it's about it. So I don't really play sports. So to me, graffiti is my sport. I'm on my team. I'm from Metro team. That's it, but I like my team. I'm not going to get traded to another team, hopefully. So that's it. I guess. A bunch of athletes on different teams. The sport of Graff. All city championships.
I mean, it's all over the world. It's not going to go away, you know. They're trying to figure out how to teach about it, and like, you know, everybody's trying to make their money off of it. It's time for the people that do it, you know what I mean? The community should be the ones that prosper from it, not just some guy because he has a little bit of money.
They will never let the people who do it prosper. Never, ever. That's for sure. Even though they would deserve it.
Cool in the coupe that later fall rock. Morgan drag 'em, spit a stab 'em. Dragnet, we strong labels scared to grab them. Two gutter, Miller, Sutter. Shit butter like I'm Parkhead at Eastern Parkway.
Probably thinking of doing a big MT or something. Did you bring more paint?
A Lassen scheme on a night mission for the CMH battle.
How would you like?
Control the difference between demands and commands to accept, neglect, or expect.
Everywhere we go, we just carry shit with the streets, market. We'll go with our parents, fucking market, whether inside, we'll walk around the area and just tag it up.
You can't imagine that it gives kids a reason to live. These kids have a reason to live. Instead of being in gangs and selling drugs at night, they found their own reason to live.
Uprising star, man.
Do you know what having a reason to live is? Or do you just not have a good enough reason to die?
I say bombing is a sport. Physical work, you gotta be in shape to do bombing.
People going out catching bridges and all these crazy rooftops, risking their life for it, you know what I mean? In a way that could be looked at as a sport because they're, you know, like, oh, he got this spot up there, that spot this big, you know.
Most kids that are into drugs or gangs don't care if they live or die. These kids are alive no matter what you think.
Partnerships are born in honor to bombard the common ground with an arsenal of sound.
Target bound.
Each thought that escapes my mouth to break it down.
It's contemplated, debated before making it out my crown.
I say exactly what I mean
exactly what I say. It's
the awakening.
Somebody gotta pave the way.
Target bound.
Each thought that escapes my mouth to break it down.
It's contemplated with patience before making it out my crown.
I say exactly what I mean
exactly what I say.
It's the awakening.
Somebody gotta pave the way.
We live on two planes, solids and knowledge contained within a mainframe, using the brain to pursue our aim. All principles convey the physical dimension we're entrenched in, connecting syllables to spin the pull in our direction.
The first ones to walk the surface of this earth's crust was certain of the way it was, determined to disperse the revelations, but the unexplained remained the unexplained, till thoughts were translated to extensive methods of communication,
creating codes prescribed to define our limits.
Those are readable during the day, fool. Like real easy.
Minutes, beginning, ending, finish, infinity, without comprehending what that really means. We hear ideas through the ears, we crack the password and
when people actually tell you, oh, I seen your shit, like here and there, wherever, that means you're bombing. That means you're getting up. I don't know, it's just like, the feeling of it feels good, and then I got more into it, started seeing it more, started feeling it more. It's just my life now. It's what I do. It's like You could say it's a hobby in one way. Like what? Like it's like a job. It's like my job to be out there bombing.
Exactly what I say is the awakening. Somebody gotta pave the way.
Target bound.
Each thought that escapes my mouth to break it down.
It's contemplated with patience before making it down my crown.
I say exactly what I mean
exactly what I say. It's the awakening. Somebody got
Expressing ourselves through art. And we don't get paid for this shit. We do it free. You know, instead of instead of giving us tickets, taking us to jail, man, they should fucking be rewarding us, man. We make the city look beautiful.
I was trying to get this right here, the whole shit from over there to over here.
Graffiti originally started on the trains in New York. There are trains in LA too. Trains are still the core of graffiti, but in LA, it's definitely branched out throughout the rest of the city.
radical change through rational way.
On our gradual passage through animals to supernaturals, from cannibals to taking off a Cape Canaveral.
One step away from godliness, the goal is to prevail, but the body's a debauchery with 80 years to kill.
Still uncertain, cause every day we're flirting with impertinent.
Ignorance is bliss, knowledge is merciless. Is it worth it? Maybe not.
But some graph artists in LA still know the integrity of getting up on trains.
That we can work with.
All life is energy,
and the body lives after death.
Then the soul should live eternally.
Like when you rock the trains, it's you, the paint, and the trains.
And why?
CMH Kings, when we had that little battle. Graffiti means a lot to me, you know.
They're all gone.
Vital is a true graffiti artist by nature. At this point, he has no choice. It's in his blood. You might say Vital, as young as he may be, possesses the zen of what being a true graph writer really is.
Battle? Yeah. Over. The CMH Kings have won.
CMH Kings right here have taken it all pretty much.
Shit was tore up in LA. No, now the pay up is gonna be.
Now that's gotta be handled right now. That's the important issue right now is the pay up, and everybody knows that right now, and that's gonna happen. That's next on the agenda.
Lies, all lies.
Yeah, right here, this guy.
Tonight, fuck the living, explorers, liars.
You could focus on this guy right here because he owes 6 cans.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I got it. It's all CMH right here, and it was all for the greater good. So this is still the whole. You can't call him a loser. You can just call him a contender who has to pay up some paint.
But in that 5 minutes, a critical piece of information has suddenly been revealed. There are not 4 guerrillas, nor even 5, as the police believe there are 8.
Even if the battle fucking ends, I'm still gonna go out and still fuck it up, you know what I'm saying? Paint's rolling in.
When everybody did do their piece, every other team did, come up and they did do their thing, and CMH did it. So
what happened, man? You're a 6-pack, fool.
Yeah, I know, but I'm a proud loser.
Man.
Yeah, I need to get a job and shit, man. That shit. Can't get a job with that shit.
Break it down right now. That shit's glowing, bro. Us too, yours is 6-pack.
Fuck you, dog.
I lost 4, I was 6-pack.
In my physical, in my spiritual, candy flipping, grinning, sinning, spinning in and out of ER. While the mob is squabbing off and off and on.
Hip-hop also gives kids a reason to live. Freestyles in the raw. Before corporate record company bastards get their hands on it, this is where it's born.
I'm riding. Niggas wanna be stepping to me, but they lyrically hide it to my fucking dame. Niggas wanna step when I got the lyrical fame. I bring it down from downtown to Western Street. And niggas wanna step to me, my style's like treats. You fucking sugar ass candy whack rappers can't feed me. Niggas wanna step to me.
I should a nigga say pigeon. I cut your whole rap up like a doctor with an incision. Fuck that bullshit, you sound just like the bitchin'. I come through live, no contradicted, inflicted
it hip-hop, yo, I keep it with tradition. Cry on the wall, fat with precision. Demonstrate why these niggas laugh and hate. Yo, I slap in the face, fuck the bullshit. Spray it like some cops with mace.
But no sight, because the vision be blind. I be busting freestyles off the top inside of the mind. As a crime, it's 2 thoughts to just be traveling. Fuck it, what MCs ever wanna be battling? I busted with the booze, refuse to lose with the style to choose. With different types of selections, you best pay perfection in this hip-hop. Yo, this shit just drop off the tippy. Got your fucking stone and feeling dazed like a hippie.
MTA, JOR, Jake Junkie. I rock over beatboxing monkeys. Can't fuck with me. Yo, incredible on MIC. Live and direct, straight from 213. Inflicting the pain, drama, grief, and beef. I bring it to your team, no type of relief. Live direct on the mic from LA City. Stay large on the mic like Dolly's titties. Who's pardon? Yo, look what y'all MC started. Stay funky on the mic like when someone was farting. Fuck it. Yo, no stake in my flow. Live direct from the western fucking coast. No need to boast. Yo, I know my shit's already dope. Y'all get hung like some blacks in the old western soap.
You just got out on? Those are mad comfortable. You just got out on? Got the domes.
Hello, do you want to listen to my composition?
These kids have found a reason to live. No thanks to you or the leaders of this country. They found their own reason. The battles of life. Well, that, and an occasional barbecue on Sunday.
Alright, let's start this meeting.
Cyrus!
What's up?
Words on Roby.
Enlighten us.
Smut!
Enlighten us, fool. What's the next mission?
Rant! Smut! Cyrus!
Hey, Smut!
I don't know, MTA, especially JSJY, they've been my family for a long time. I do almost anything for those guys, just like I think they do almost anything for me, you know? Pretty much like, you know, when you ain't got nothing else, you always got them, man, you know? I hate to compare anything to gangbang, but, you know, we do got each other's backs, man.
What painting have you been doing? Got some flicks? Yeah. See them.
Again, Demon heads up the meeting. This time, it's a JSJY meeting.
There's a lot of things people have to learn. I think just in general, you know, about how to communicate with people, how to avoid beef, you know, all that stuff's really important, man. You know, how to take care of problems on a different level, you know? None of us are evil, man. None of us, you know, we're all good people, man. You know, we all want to live longer, paint more, and do our thing, you know what I mean? I'll tell you this much, I'm a little bit older, I've been around for a little while. I see a lot of people get in and out, but, you know, I haven't been able to shake it, man. I know a lot of people, you know, hurts, you know. This is what I do, man. This is where my true friends are at. This is where all my true people are at. It's something, man, you know.
What we will do is this. We just we'll have a barbecue battle. Like whichever team wins, the other
brings the most beef.
No, the other team has to be the barbecue. The people on the teams who do the least amount of graffiti for their team are gonna be the people paying the most for the barbecue. So if you're on a team and you don't do much work, you will be paid for barbecue.
It ain't gonna work. Fools ain't gonna bring shit. Look at how many people brought shit today.
It'll work.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, we need to do some sports and activities
These
too.
organized, like me and Cyrus will be together.
There goes Eagle again. He's like the drunk uncle you can't kick out of the barbecue. You can't uninvite.
Hey, look.
Hey, shut the fuck up, man.
Hey, Jay Biz and Rants.
So who's team captains?
Rams and J-Biz.
Rams and J-Biz?
Hey, snap.
Pick team captains.
All right, team captains.
Start it up.
Start picking it. All right. Let's see. All right. My first
You can't pick two people with a pen.
See, I'll get
Don't pick me, JB.
We'll be out there painting, man. I'll take and dip.
Like I said, you can't get too young.
Take Pinot and Smut.
Hugs.
And Civil. I'll take Blind and Demon.
Hey, I didn't say everybody had to stand up and stand behind me.
That's all right, man. That's the deal. Better get in your team, boo.
We got West and
Tony. And OJ.
I got Demise and Stesic, man. Get your ass on, man. You better be painting.
I got kids.
We're gonna win this shit.
I'll paint kids.
We're junkies. We're jazz, dog.
Hey, dog. We're dog.
Not just JR versus JS. easier.
JOR versus JS. JOR versus JS and people at
JS and JOR.
Yeah, JS and JOR.
Look, we're about to even it up right now. We're gonna make sure the numbers are correct. Hold up, look, hold on. I'm gonna do a count real quick.
We got 10. I don't know how to cook, so we better win.
Once again, Demon proves to be a leader and makes shit happen.
Because it don't matter, because both crews are gonna get up, and each crew will bomb a lot. Every crew has a lot of bombers. So we'll be JOR, and then we'll be JS. It's easier that way, and fucking both crews will get blown up, and whichever crew is up more. So you'll be able to see it easy.
And we're all together in it.
So we'll do JOR, and then they'll do JS, and then it'll be like that.
We'll just start rehab. I'll be a junkie after.
And the Graff life goes on with strife and strength.
Okay, look, the losing crew pretty much has to
supply the whole
barbecue. But it's the people who don't whoever does the least work from that crew is gonna be spending the most on the barbecue. They're gonna be more obligated to make that barbecue happen.
And bring fish.
So if you don't catch no tags, be prepared to put no tags automatically. You better bring
all the shit.
We accept Visa, Master, and everything.
Hey,
all that good stuff.
And if you bring paper plates, bring trash bags. And plastic forks and all that shit.
This is the serious shit. Now this is some serious battle shit. This is some real shit, man. Make sure the teams are even right now. Everyone stand on the side of their team.
Demon is a diplomat and could have been in any facet of life. Organization in graffiti is everything. Without it, graffiti would die.